I was just actually sitting here waiting for you to arrive, but here's some of the paperwork. I just need you to sign here, please. Yep, just here, you can take this pen. Just sign here real quick, it's just very basic stuff, just basics, if anything might happen during the archery course, maybe a slight injury, you are learning with an actual bow and actual arrows, so just in case, I'm not saying anything will, but just in case something happens, we have like some disclaimers, and you need to just sign just sign the paper, okay? It's just, nothing too complicated. You just sign here, okay? It's fine. Good, just sign right here, yeah. Good. Okay, so we got all that signed up. I just needed you to sign that real quick, but okay. So, how are you thinking of paying today? Oh, you want to pay with card? Oh, sorry, you must have not read the sign. Oh, you must have not read. I don't take. It's cash only, okay? I don't got no thing to read no cards, and I'm not gonna be going through the effort of dealing with none of that, okay? It's cash only, okay? You do have the cash, right? Like, it's about. Actually, luckily for you, I don't know if you saw it as you were looking up the course online, but we're actually having a big sale right now, okay? To celebrate, the end of summer and everything. To help end off your summer properly as we go into fall. We have a big 50% off sale right now. So now if you take this archery course, it's only $100, okay? Only $100. That's a pretty big sale. It's a 50% off, so you do have the cash, right? Because I know I just said it, but it's cash only, and you already signed the paperwork and everything, so I kind of need you to go ahead and pay now, right? What's that? You, you don't have any cash on you right now. No, that's not good to come on. I need the money, okay? You already signed the paperwork. You can't just be leaving now. Come on. Here. Because you seem very reliable. I think I can trust you, okay? I'm gonna give you a deal just for you, okay? Just for you, because you seem very reliable. You seem pretty good. So here's what I'm gonna do. Can you just sign this? Can you just sign this other piece of paper for me real quick? Yeah, just come on, sign here. You don't really gotta look at what it says. Okay, just sign here. Yep. And then can you just write down some of your contact info? Maybe phone number, email, all that stuff like that. Can you just write that down, please, too, as well? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so essentially what you signed there is mistake because that I am charging a 50% interest. So each day that you don't get the money back, I will be charging 50% extra. So if you give me the cash tomorrow, it'll be about 150. The day after, it will be 200. Okay, we'll be paying 50% interest every day based on the base amounts. Okay, so do try to give me that money soon. But anyways, now that you are all signed in, you got everything signed, you got the money problems taken care of, I should go ahead and just give a few disclaimers before we move out back to the little archery range, okay? Just a few disclaimers. I know you probably saw a few of them on the paper you read, but just in case, I'm gonna tell you a few more that were on the paper and just some of the ones you did read, just as a good last second warning and overview. Of course, nothing bad will happen here. Of course, this is a very professional environment, but just don't let you know what you're getting into, okay? Okay, now let me remember, okay, here's what it's gonna be, here's the things you should know. First up, of course, you are training with a actual bow, actual arrows, as I said before, so do not mess around, okay? Do not point the bow where you shouldn't be. Don't play around. Else you might, impale your foot on an arrow or something. Just don't mess around, okay? You could get hurt. Of course, if you do, it is your fault, okay? You did sign the paper, and on the paper, I don't know if you read it, but of course, if you do get hurt, it is your responsibility to take care of any damages you may take. It is at no point my fault what happens today, okay? You cannot sue me for what happens. You cannot hold me liable. You are at fault for anything that happens, okay? You already signed it, so I just want to let you know, okay? Also, second, you will be the only individual that I am teaching today, so I just wanted to let you know in case you were wondering why it was just the two of us. Nobody else is, signed up for today, Probably because, I don't know, it's the end of summer. A lot of people are, getting back to school and work, getting back to school and stuff there. And summer break is ending. Not a lot of people are on vacation and wanting to try new things right now. So you are the only individual that I will be teaching today. So I just want you to know that, okay? Also, lastly, I thought I should mention this. It's not really that important, but just in case, just so you're not too surprised, but I thought maybe you might want to know, but it is a small detail, so you can just forget it but immediately after I say it, but I am a level 1 archer, okay? I only have level 1 in archery, but that's not too important, okay? I still have everything ready to teach you. I know what you need to know to be the best of the best archers around. Levels don't really mean that much anyway, so you don't gotta worry about that, okay? Wait, what's that? You think I'm scamming? Whoa. Don't be throwing out harsh accusations. What do you mean I'm scamming you? You thought I was a experienced archer. I am an experienced archer. What are you talking about? You think just because I'm a level 1 archer that I don't know anything? Come on, no. Trust me, I know what I'm teaching. I've been teaching this course for years, okay? What do you know about archery? I mean, God, you are the one paying to learn about archery, not the other way around. Why do you think you know better than me? What are you talking about? What's that? The flyer that you read, the stuff you read online as well, said that this was a course taught by a professional where you will learn top tier archery skills. Yeah, that's correct. What about that as a scam? I never said you're getting a course by like a level 100 archer. I said you're getting a top tier class from a professional archer, and I am a professional. I mean, I own a business where I teach people archery. I mean, how am I not a professional archer? I mean, I own a business, do I not? So clearly I'm a professional archer, but anyways, you already signed the paper, okay? There is no refunds. I don't know if you saw that, but on the paper, online, it did explicitly state that there are no refunds. Okay, no refunds. So I don't care if you think I'm not a real proper professional archer, but it don't matter. You already paid, okay? So are you gonna do the course or not? I mean, you already paid for it. I'm okay with taking the money if you want to go ahead and leave, but I ain't giving the money back, so you might as well take it, the course, if you're already here. You will? Good, good, good. Okay, fine. Now that that's all over with, why don't you go ahead and follow me out back, okay? Just follow me out back so I can actually teach you archery now that you're done whining all about the I'm not a real archer. I'll show you what a real archer is, okay? What do you know? Just follow me out back. Okay, here it is. Here's the archery range. I know it may not look the best for your high standards. I know it's not no level 100 archer range that you're expecting, but you know, a real archer doesn't go around blaming the archer area that they trained at for the reason why they're a bad archer. A real talented archer, if you're going to be a real talented archer, you should be able to train anywhere, okay? It just shouldn't matter what the place you're training at matters. Looks like, okay? If you're a real archer, now here, take this bow, okay? Here is your bow that you're going to be training with, okay? What's that? It looks kinda bad. Oh, there you go again, come on. First, you're complaining about me not being high level enough. Next, you're complaining about the training area looking not professional and too low quality. Now you're complaining about the bow, like, come on. Yes, I know it looks a little worn out. Yes, I know it may not look the best, okay, but yes, it looks a little worn out. Yes, it looks like it might be splintering. Yes, the bowstring is a little loose and a little bit tearing at the edges, but once again, a real archer does not blame their equipment when they do bad, okay? If you're gonna be a real archer, you should be able to shoot that bow properly. might have taken a few bites out of it, but it still works perfectly fine, okay? I'm telling you, it still works perfectly okay. So, here. I got an idea. Why don't I show you what a real archer's like if you're so afraid of using this bow because you think it might not be the best for you. Here, why don't I show you how a real archer shoots a bow, no matter the condition of the bow, okay? Here, give it back to me. I'll show you how a real archer shoots, okay? Okay, let me just line up a nice shot on the target dummy, and then there. Up. Okay. I accidentally sneezed. Okay, I accidentally sneezed while I was firing the arrow. Okay, that wasn't my best. Okay, I accidentally sneezed. I was thrown off a bit. Okay, while shooting. What you didn't hear me sneeze? What? You must have. Never mind. I don't care what you heard. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, here. Let me shoot the bow again. I'll get it next time. Okay, I'll get a next shot. Let me just line it up and there. Okay, there was a bird. Okay, I saw a bird in front of the target dummy, and I didn't want to accidentally hit it. Okay, so I purposely missed the target dummy because I didn't want to be mean and accidentally hit the bird. Okay. What? You didn't see the bird? Come on. You probably just need to get your eyesight checked. I mean, come on. How are you gonna be a real archer if you couldn't even have seen that bird, okay? Your eyesight, you sure your eyesight's even good enough to be an archer? I mean, if you couldn't even see that bird, because I clearly saw the bird in front of that target to me, okay? So I had to miss, okay? But I'll get it this time, okay? Just watch. Okay, line it up again. Get it all nice and ready, and then there. Good. See, I hit the target dummy this time, okay? See, I told you the bow works, okay? What's that? I didn't hit the actual target on the dummy. Come on. Don't you realize I was doing that on purpose, okay? I didn't want to intimidate you before you, shoot the bow for the first time. I knew you would be intimidated if I hit a perfect bullseye, okay? So, obviously, I purposely barely hit the dummy, so you wouldn't feel too intimidated, okay? But here, why don't you actually try to fire the bow yourself this time, instead of making me do all the work, okay? If you're gonna be a real archer, you shouldn't be afraid to shoot one arrow, okay? Here, take the bow now. There, just take it, okay? Now, what you need to do is just get in front of the target dummy, okay? Line yourself all nice and ready. Steady your bow. Pull back the string. Take a nice deep breath and just fire, okay? So go ahead and do that. Get yourself nice and ready, and there, go, fire. Whoa, now, look at that. You missed. Oh, what happened? innocent, but look at it here. Look at you here. You didn't even get close to the target, dummy. Okay? Not even close. Don't even know what you're doing, huh? But that's okay. That's what I'm here to teach you for, okay? Because you're such a novice, you don't even know what you're doing at all. You need my help, but here. Why don't you go ahead and line up again? Get ready to fire your second shot, and try not to miss this time, okay? Make sure you actually steady your aim and actually fire properly this time, okay? Now, get all nice and ready and fire. Oh. No way did you just get up. No way did they just get a bullseye. Oh, I see you got a bullseye. Now, don't get too confident. Okay, that was just beginner's luck. Okay, beginner's luck. Okay, you got lucky. Okay, you can't get a bullseye regularly. Okay, don't get too full of yourself now. Hey, give me the bow back. I said, give me the bow back. Don't be getting too confident now just because you got a bullseye and I didn't. Okay, I told you. I only didn't get a bullseye because I didn't want you to feel intimidated. Here, let me show you. I can get a bullseye much better than yours. Okay, let me just load up my next arrow real quick and whoops. It looks like the bowstring snapped in. Oh, stop screaming. That arrow went right into your leg. Ooh, that's not good. Yikes, man, who would have known the bowstring on the bow would have snapped like that? Ooh. Youch. That must hurt, but here. Why don't you just stand still? Just don't move, okay? I'll go get you a band-aid, okay? Let me just... Okay, so, I couldn't quite find any band-aids, but I did find this old washcloth that I used to, like, wipe down some of the bathroom mirrors and stuff to make sure they weren't all too dirty. So here, I'll just like pat this around your wound. I'll just like put this around your wound, around the arrow, so that no more, to try to like stop some of the blood from coming out. So let me just, don't worry, it's probably not too dirty. I think I washed it recently, right? Just stand still, okay? Stop crying, okay? It's getting annoying, okay? Just there. Okay, there. I patted up the wound a bit with the washcloth, so there shouldn't be too much more blood coming out, though. I'm pretty sure. Don't remove the arrow, okay? I don't think you're supposed. Is that how it goes? I'm pretty sure I remember. You're not supposed to take stuff out, right? When you get something lodged inside of you, that's what they say you're not supposed to do, right? Because I'm pretty pretty sure that just make you bleed more. So yeah, here, just keep this washcloth, padded around the arrow. Don't take it out, and that should stop some of the bleeding. Okay, but yeah, I guess we're gonna have to cancel today's archery class. Of course, no refunds. I already said it, no refunds. So once again, before you go to the hospital, just do remember, I am not responsible for any injuries that might occur during the class. That was all your fault. I mean, I didn't know the arrow would snap. You probably shouldn't have stood so close. Okay, you probably should have dodged out the way. I mean, a real archer would have seen the arrow coming their way and dodged. I mean, so it's not really my fault, but so don't tell anybody at the hospital what happened. Just say you did it to yourself, okay? But anyways, I'll see you later. I hope you get to the hospital safely. Of course, I won't be calling an ambulance, as I don't need the unnecessary attention. So I do hope you can get to the hospital by yourself. Okay, right? You can, right? Yeah, good. I trust you can. Okay, you don't need my help. But anyways, bye. And oh, I do hope to see. Do send me that money soon. Okay. Do remember there is that 50% interest, so I would appreciate you seeing that money soon. If I don't hear from you within a few weeks, I will be sending you a notice, and I will take you to court. So do be getting me that money soon. Okay. Bye. Let your friends know how much you enjoyed my archery course, and do recommend me to other people, please. Bye. I hope you had a fun time.